on there. And you can see where this white covering is over here.
Oh, I dropped it. Anybody want another half sandwich?
I know.
This one?
Yeah, of course.
There you go.
Your camera is so cool.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh. You have to take it with the Angolan monkeys.
Flamingo.
Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, flamingo.
You can reptile garden.
Right there.
Whoa. Mom, this one?
His little head poking out.
You're supposed to see. That thing is cool. Right. Good job, Ian. You done that. Oh, yeah, you do it, baby.
Okay, you walk around. Okay.
Oh, right here. Archer, look, it's a rattlesnake. It's right here. And I see. I know. Archer, look at this rattlesnake. Right here.
No, Bob, look, it's Harry Potter. Like, we got Slytherins right here.
Max, do you see the snake?
Wait, get that frog.
All one snake. Or is that two?
He's going to get that
I think she
frog.
likes your hat. Cute. Or and the toad's a bar.
Look at my mommy.
Yeah, there's the frog.
Oh, she likes it. Lollipop. You like my lollipop?
Cute. She's really cute.
Head looks like
That is what it is. I see pieces. Is that fake?
It's the hummingbird habitat.
Something like that. I know they took DNA. They're gonna try to.
Whoa! They must know, because...
There's a turtle in this one.
Yeah, we have to find what you're looking for.
I got it. It's a beautiful frog.
Oh yeah, he is neat. Darn.
It's not.
There it is, right there. What kind of frog is that? Oh yeah, the white monkey frog. That's cool.
Ugh. That's gross.
Oh, it's in the little box. Here you go, big guy. I'll hold you.
I see it. I see it.
So you see it?
Who cares? Fake.
Certaines passes.
That one in there is dead.
Yeah, they don't bother them now.
Oh, that's a yawn. Did you see it
who?
yawn there? The
The-
turtle.
Turtle or the...
What's that big thing in there? That little, is that a rock?
They're trying to hide.
You see him right here?
Oh yeah.
They're harder to see if they're actually right here.
You want to go down there and you can hear it? What? Oh, turtles.
Here we're doing the hippo trail.
Oh, wow.
Even his face is over here again.
Yeah, I'm getting it right now.
Crazy that he's an 18th, I think they say? 16th the size? No way. Do you mind?
Okay, okay, go to the button. If you look at its teeth, it has really interesting dentition.
Like it's small, but it's like
There's the tiger right here. You can kind of see it.
about it. It might be. Yeah.
The baby was born. But if you want to send me on somewhere, Yeah, no, they have a job. Yeah, so
Alexander.
Those are hippos. Wow.
Da. Da, ja, dat is orange, ja.
Wait, is that?
And yeah, they do take the legs for about 15 hours.
Und das ist die, ja, das ist ein Krabbe, ja. Und das ist die Füße von der Ente, wenn du da rausschaust. Das ist die Füße von der Ente da vorne. Aber
Wait, I had no idea they spend most of their time on
Yeah, neither did I.
That's actually crazy. Well, it's just with the time change. Yeah, the cameras are.
ja, auch nicht, ja. Das ist auch nicht schade.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen the
Is there one over there too? Is there one over there? Was there all duck lights?
Why are they in
I guess they can hold their breath for like 5 minutes.
That's wild. Those are some big hippos.
Yeah, they are. One of them weighs 3,300 pounds.
That's wild.
1984.
Get a little bit of air and then he pulled his head back down.
Well, those guys are cool.
I love that's what Ellie wants to do. Let's just come up for air. Should we go in the water?
Look at otters.
Yeah.
Actually, I think they saw a walk to the left, but I think I hear his door opening right now. So you might be going inside for a second as they give him some more Pluto here. So he's not visible at the moment.
I know. We're gonna go up really high now. There's a church.
Maybe you should have went by yourself. What if you're over 750 pounds? Are you coming down? Sagging?
Boy, is that that's downtown San Diego right there.
There's their church.
Yep.
That's a pretty church, actually.
It's beautiful.
You'll be able to see the candlesticks right over.
They do, actually.
There's some of the exhibits right there. Yeah, there's,
We
the,
just passed it.
Oh, yeah. Still eating.
Still eating.
there's the panda exhibit
You guys are on the wrong side.
Dude, you gotta
right
get
over the bridge.
You can tell they see the panda.
Oh, there goes the church. Perfect timing. Oh, that's the... It's a 5 o'clock bell. Now it's gonna go a little bit further.
Do what?
Do you have trouble getting in the cars? It's pretty close.
It's pretty.
It's gonna turn back around, right?
No.
No, we gotta
You,
get
you
off.
do go back if you want. We have to get back on another time. We can get on, which is probably.
It's
You guys
gonna
want to try to do the safari thingy or not?
maybe. How big is the safari?
It's 35 minutes. They drive you around.
They drive us around. Get us about the things.
This is beautiful.
How can you find anything in this big thing?
Oh, I see it. It's right there.
Where? Oh yeah, it's on the wall. Huh. There's another one there, maybe. Right here.
Yep, that's another one.
One here.
Cricket.
Kinda. I've seen these before.
Grasshopper.
I thought I've seen these.
What is this one? What in the world is this animal?
Yeah, Rosie would love this section of the place. You see him now?
That's a centipede.
What would you do if that was in your room?
God.
For you, buddy. You would have to kill it.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, yeah.
That might have been there.
He looks like a leaf. That's cool. That's probably why he's a ghost, because he looks like a leaf.
He's moving.
I know, I just said he looks like a leaf.
He'll move eventually.
That's really cool. His little back thing's moving. I don't know if this one It's hanging next to the very top. Looks like it.
Yeah, the little.
Dead leaf mantises.
Oh my god.
I guess these are what's going on. These are the bees.
Males are. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a little gun. That's cool.
This is like the nice one.
You can see it now. Come.
Probably like in the back of the couple.
It started just in
Oh, I will see tonight.
Where's it going?
It just goes in. So clearly it's something that's digested. Yeah.
Furry dog. Oh, there's two that just came along.
There's a turtle swimming right there.
Look at that turtle.
Look at the fish in there too.
No, they eat meat, buddy. place just keeps getting more and more insane. There's a huge salamander in here. This video will probably have multiple parts to it.
Locations around the zoo that are meant to mimic our conservation hubs. So, for example, what we just descended into is meant to feel like the rainforest, specifically the Asian rainforest. So, got all these really beautiful tall trees competing for your neighbor there. Now, the Malayan tiger, unfortunately, even though they're one of the most majestic, one of the most iconic animals in the animal kingdom, they are also one of the most endangered. In fact, kind of a sad story, but it has a happy ending, I promise, so stick with me. One of the females that we had here at the San Diego Zoo, she was on the brink of euthanasia out in the wild, right? But due to human-wildlife conflict, she's by the plexiglass at this moment. If you guys are on the lower deck, you might, actually 2 hippos, I think, right by there. Friends on the upper deck, you might catch a glimpse of the okapi. You know the name? Exactly right, bamboo. We have this everywhere at the San Diego Zoo grounds. It's integrated in between all the habitats, in some of the habitats, and that's because it's part of our botanical collection. We have over 130 different species of bamboo. It uses climbing structures, shelter, shade, and sometimes when it needs trimming, because it grows really quickly and in abundance, we will turn it into and recycle it into different enrichment experiences for a lot of our birds. They actually really love to play with our bamboo, and it's a great way for our volunteers to get involved as well. Coming around the bend on the left-hand side, you may have noticed one of these species of birds at the front plaza already, but this is home to their cousins, the beautiful flamboyant greater flamingos. Now, they're no greater than the ones up front. Those are the Caribbean or American flamingos. It's just simply the region around the world that they live in, found in the greater marshes of Africa. The biggest thing that you're going to notice right off the bat, of course, is their coloration, right? They're much lighter in color than those Caribbean or American flamingos. And that's because they eat less foods that are rich in carotenoid properties that give them that sweet coloration.
Yeah.
Now this area is really, really cool for our bird lovers on board. We have our beautiful flamingos up here. On the right-hand side is Eagle Trail. You might notice a beautiful Andean condor flying around if you're lucky. And just next door to our flamingos is our cormorant.
There's a duck on the top of
cormorants
the net.
are a really, really special animal here in San Diego. We really love them. They live off of the cliffside, but you can also find them in Africa, the African seabirds. And they have mastered the sea, the wind, and land. Now, something that's really, really cool that we did here, if anyone is a member, you're going to have access to the zoo journals that we give out once a month, and there's a really cool story about the cormorants in it right now. So back in 2016, we couldn't figure out why they were not very successful with the eggs that they were laying. They just kept kind of being stillborn, essentially. So we realized that stress was kind of a factor for that. So what we did was we started to give them very premium nesting material. So they started offering them things like lavender or even flamingo feathers, and it increased their population tenfold. We have 35 now. And it's more growing. So really, really cool place to see. You might even catch a glimpse of that lavender if you look hard enough in those little nests there. If you're following along on the map around the zoo, or a different conservation hub essentially. Now, the reason a lot of the plants can survive here from all over the world is because we have a Mediterranean climate, which is also making us a biodiversity hotspot. That means that we have more species of plants and animals in our own backyard than almost any other county in the contiguous United States, making it one of our 8 conservation hubs, our Southwest hub. Now, we do a lot of our conservation work over at the Safari Park, the second front door to the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance. We have things like the rhino conservation effort, the frozen bank, but my personal favorite thing is the native seed plant bank. we collect seeds for plants from all over the world to help with their endangered status as well. In fact, about 20% of plants on Earth are endangered. And if you are a fan of oxygen, you should absolutely be a fan of plants because we need them to survive. But lucky for us, you guys are here, so that means they love to eat plants. So they help to control the health of the vegetation out in the savanna. Really important. So for that reason, they're another animal that's part of our species survival plan. And if you look hard enough, I even find a little baby lesser kudu. He's about 2 months of age roaming around in there somewhere. Now let's see what we find on the left-hand side. Not sure we're going to see too much action. This is home to our polar bears. I think there's a few right by the plexiglass. My friends on the upper deck right at the front of the bus might be a little tough for you to see there. You guys seeing a polar bear all the way on the other side of the habitat? I think they're laying down. You guys seeing that? Cool. Now the polar bears, we have 3 of them when we first got them. They put one paw in the water, refuse to get in. They're like, it's way too cold. We don't want to do that. So we had to raise the temperature about 20 degrees or so. So they definitely acclimated to our Southern California weather very quickly, for sure. Now, as we know, our polar bears are one of the most iconic faces for climate change, right? Just like their habitat at the San Diego Zoo, unfortunately, their habitat in the wild is also heating up at an alarming rate. What does that mean for them? Well, they prefer to hunt on sheets of ice. What happens to ice as it heats up? It's gonna melt, right? So they're forced to swim these extreme distances, or they're forced to savanna. They can get on their hind legs and reach about 7 feet high. They actually don't even drink any water. They get all of their water from the leaves. That's my friends on the upper deck. There is a second mountain lion in here somewhere, and she's probably awake as well. Now, 2 of them, okay, journey across 10 lanes of highway, but he ended up getting himself stuck in the Santa Monica Mountains. And after about 10 years, he was like, well, I want to expand my territory, and maybe he wanted to mate as well, so he tried to leave. Unfortunately, he was struck by a vehicle, and his injuries were so severe that they needed to use the medicine. It actually happened right here at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park, our sister location. It was really, really tragic. But it was, luckily, the catalyst for a monumental wildlife crossing to be built out there. Really, really beautiful way to help out our animals. In fact, it was 90% successful in reducing animal collisions. Really, really great work. So not only can it help save animal lives, it can save human mechanisms in order to trap, lure, and digest insects. They're able to recycle those insects into things like phosphorus and nitrogen for other animals and plants to have access to them in typically really nutrient-scarce environments. So it's also rather hard to root when you have roots. So that's where pollination comes into play, right? That's sexual reproduction of our plants. So a little ironically, but right in front of the carnivorous plant garden is a pollinator garden, attracting up and everything. Amazing. Now this is Miss Ellen, the female lioness, and Ernest, her brother here. Now they're the only big cats on the planet that live in a group. Does anybody know what a group of lions is called? Go ahead. Oh, pride! That's okay. Put you on the spot there. A pride is what we call a group of lions, and a lot of people also maybe know the lions as the king of the jungle, but I love to call them the queens of the savannah, because the lionesses are in charge of keeping the prides nice and healthy and fed. They are skilled hunters, nurturing mothers, and fierce protectors of their territory. And even more importantly, aligns with our mission here at the San Diego Zoo, which of course again is to create that world where all life thrives. Gonna let this big beautiful do the face of our Amazonia Conservation Hub, our jaguar, but she can be a little bit elusive around this time of the day. She did celebrate her quinceañera not too long ago, so she's a little bit snoozy in the elephant. You can see her little tongue peeking out, maybe her rear end. She's not hiding very well. Now, I know this is a female because the males are in their own little bachelor herd out on the other side of the habitat. Shaba is 45 years old, so she's like, I don't want to be hanging out with these 12, remember that extinct bird that lived on planet Earth 12,000 years ago? Lived vicariously through the nick of our wrist. Oh, they're so cute. They're like on a journey. Sorry, I'm unhinged right now. We're going off script, as you can see. I've just done 4 tours today, so bear with me. Final tour of the day here. But it looks like we're going on a little journey with them. This is one of the things that they do. They walk around a lot. That's one of their favorite things. So they use those trunks to help them pick up things, rip things down. They're kind of like the gardeners of the savannah, leading the way, and they also leave behind seeds in their droppings, so help with regenerating some of those trees that they break down as well. Now, they don't drink through their trunk because it is just an extension of their upper lip and their nose becoming one, but they do vacuum it up and shoot it into their mouths to consume water. And each of our elephants can drink upwards of 50 gallons of water per day, and they can eat about 200 pounds of food per day. But what goes in, of course, must come out. So they can even poop up to 200 pounds per day. We're very creative here at the San Diego Zoo, though. We use a lot of that as fertilizer on ground. And we also sell poo-poo paper up front if anyone needs a special gift for your friend or your family. Now, it's not my number one gift, but it is my number 2 gift. Thank you. My dad would be proud. Now, we're going to get a little bit sad on the tour, I know, but we're working with an amazing organization called the Richetti Elephant Sanctuary. Ooh, they're doing a little bit of... so Moosey is the larger one, and this is a very perfectly normal behavior. Doing a little maybe correction and also establishing that he is the dominant male here, which makes sense because he has to go learn how to be a man so that hopefully one day he can make his way over to the safari park again and be accepted by the females as a very dominant, strong man that they want to mate with. But anyways, so out in Kenya with the Richetti Elephant Sanctuary, we were able to find out that goat's milk, very comparable to elephant milk, and the goat farmers essentially got on board with that program. They helped create something called Milk to Mothers with the Richetti Elephant Sanctuary. So just a really beautiful story about how your visit can go so far, not only helping animals around the world, but local economy. And I don't know why, but this is a really weird thing, but both of those are emojis. Not for the California condor. His little feathers are all poofed up around his head, so you can't quite see it. But he's got a little bald head, and we like to say bald is beautiful for these guys, because that is one of their adaptations in order to eat a food called carrion. Carrion is spoiled, rotting food left behind by your apex predators. It can contain disease, bacteria, things that can spread like wildfire, not only through the animal kingdom, but through human populations as well. So these guys are absolutely essential to our ecosystem. Now, unfortunately, at one point in time, we had just about 22 of them left in the wild. 22, that's about how many people are on the bottom of the bus right now, right? So we got an emergency grant from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife. We rounded all of them up, and I'm so happy to say with the efforts of the Species Survival Plan, we've welcomed over 600 back onto planet Earth, and all of that made possible because of you guys, because of your visit here today, helping the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance's mission. It looks like there's that big hump, right? That's something indicative to the false bear. That's something that they do in adaptation for their cubs. They will climb on the back and she'll hold them kind of like a little backpack hanging off of her. They might be trying to do that right now as well. It's just something to take note of. They're just about, I think, 11, 12 weeks old now. So very, very young. Just recently emerging from the den.
I need one of the babies in the mama. I need one in my backyard.
If you guys are standing, I just want to give you a heads up. I'm going to roll down just a little farther so that my friends in the back of the bus can get a good sense of view as well.
I can hold you, Pia. I can hold you. You hold it. Just hold it.
They're so little.
Don't drop it.
How's that, my friend? Give me a thumbs up. Is that okay, my friend?
What's that one doing?
Oh my, look at that. Look at that. Don't drop your phone, Pia.
Well, they are meant to be free, right? I heard a couple of us saying we want them as a pet, but they don't want to be our pets. They want to be free, so we can enjoy them from afar and let them live out their lives, just like we want to live our lives, right?
Put them in our backyard.
Yeah, and then put my mama bear right now. I need to start you. They're fighting. You're playing.
So the male sloth bear, he's going to be down at the bottom of the hill. So the female is usually the only one that is in charge of taking care of the cubs. It's a really natural behavior for bears out in the wild. Usually, the male bears, they stay far away, and they get in the way. So we don't want the bear. So dads don't take note of being a bear. That's strictly for bear behavior, not human behavior for dads. But alas, we have to say goodbye to our little wee cubs. I know it's so hard. I know. Our listeners. We got them out in Montana here at the San Diego Zoo. They're two brother bears. Now, they're a really incredible bear. They've been really, really important to a lot of different communities over the years, and they're really intelligent bears. They've really learned how to live amongst humans, especially when we kind of disrespect their area, right? We leave a lot of trash behind that they love to eat. They're like, whoa, why would we forage for food when these humans are very lazy and they leave all this food around for us? But it's not very nutritious for them. It's not very good for them. It's not very safe for them either, because potentially if they are to harm anybody, then that means that they might lose their life. So we have to learn to live amongst our bears and all of our animals in order to make sure that we stay safe, that they stay safe, and these guys are such a great example of that. Unfortunately, they were taught really young that that forage for food was really easy. So unfortunately, they have a 3 strikes you're out policy in Yellowstone, just like our Padre friends here in San Diego. So they gotta start seeing the bear cubs on tour. He's right up on the rock wall. This is the rarest big cat on Earth. There's thought to be less than 6 feet left in the wild. So they're a really important animal part of our species survival plan. In fact, the Amur leopards that you might have met down in the Asian patches.
Very food-motivated animal, just like me. Most animals eat to live. The wombat and I, we live.
Kind of like a Ubid squish is not very easy, but it's like leathery. Oh yeah, he must be a little chilly.
Let's get down.
Moving.
Cool. Oh my God.
Fine.
That's not too long.
Feels like a wall. It's like a ground koala.
the koi pond. This pond is beautiful. Oh my gosh. I like how the sign lights up.